Dulme Uganda Aids Commission kachelo kitika katiki yup mekelo bulu kachelo magitika agi twong lo me Uganda ka weng ka fonyogi lokom HIV AIDS mapia kitika wachi tika infection temete chera malo karibena watika yupe mekwero World AIDS Day nendo chel medu mapa we ario Claude Mona berki kera melok ki Victor Rwengabo mate ki Dulme Uganda AIDS Commission America wana kong interview any kadak waduge.
Aids Commission.
Yes, thank you so much. And dear viewers, my name is Victor Rwengabo. I work with the Uganda Aids Commission as the zonal coordinator for the northern region. The Uganda Aids Commission is that government entity that is charged with the oversight and monitoring of the HIV response in the country. So we have zoned this country into so many zones and each one has a coordinator. So I'm one of those coordinators doing that in the northern region.
Okay, where are you located in northern region?
Specifically, northern region has two sub-regions, the Choli and the Lango sub-region. Okay. But I reside in Bulu most of the time, although I moved to all these districts, around 17 districts and 2 cities.
Okay, okay, yeah. There are plans to make the National HIV/AIDS Symposium, rather.
Yes.
Yeah, Symposium. Yeah, tell us about this.
Oh, thank you. Yes. As I already told you, we do coordinate this HIV response, and this involves a lot of many stakeholders in the country. So each year we bring the stakeholders together for a review because we have a strategic plan as a country, the HIV/AIDS strategic plan. So every year we call the stakeholders together and then we review our performance as per the strategic plan, the set targets. And this is where the symposium takes place. So for this year, previously we involved mainly the technocrats in this. But last year, we changed the mode. We said, you know, let's bring so many people, so many stakeholders on board, not only the technocrats. And it was quite successful. We involved the youth. It was actually the youth in school. The last year's symposium took place at Nakawa, Mobus. But this time we are planning to have the symposium at Kororo Ceremonial Grounds on the 14th to the 16th of November 2023. So we'll still take stock of our performance, then we'll also listen to the new developments in the HIV/AIDS world, the research findings from the previous researches that have been done over time. We have technocrats, we have people acting, we have people giving a lot of information, and everybody is invited really to attend. Yes.
I'm told that the symposium also is a build-up to the World AIDS Day.
Yeah, true. This will also be a build-up to the World AIDS Day. Remember, our World AIDS Day normally takes place on the 1st of December each year. So we have around less than 4 weeks
remaining.
So this will also be an opportunity for us to mobilize and build up for the World AIDS Day. The World AIDS Day for this year will be at Rakai district. It will be in Rakai district. And the guest of honor will be His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda. Maybe I should talk about the theme.
Yes, please, yes.
Yes, the theme for the global theme. Normally there is a global theme. The global theme is let communities lead. Yeah, we are trying to bring on board the communities in the response because we don't want to leave them behind. It is our response. That's all. And then the national one is ending HIV by 2030, and then with communities at the forefront. We just coined it from the global one, and then we wanted to begin with our vision, which is ending AIDS by 2030. With communities in the lead or at the forefront.
Okay, so what are we expected to be part of this symposium?
Yes, this symposium is open to everybody. Well, those who can attend physically, there is free entry and exit. There is free entry, everybody will be welcome for all ceremonial grounds. However, we will also host this on certain, on digital channels like the YouTube, and we shall provide the links so that people can participate. People can also register. We are encouraging people to register for the other digital channels like Zoom, which will be there. And there is pre-registration. There is a link that we have shared widely, but it can also be found on the Uganda Aids Commission website right now. Okay. Yes.
Okay. So maybe your last word for this function for the HIV/AIDS symposium.
Yeah, I do encourage everybody to participate in this symposium because there is a lot of information. It will answer most of the questions, both academic and non-academic, that have always been asked by the community and by many people. We particularly encourage the youth to come and participate. There is a lot for them in terms of information. So much has happened in the HIV world for some good time that we need really to get informed about it and participate in this symposium. You know, when you look at the national statistics, HIV/AIDS statistics, last year we had around 52,000 new infections of HIV in the country. Out of that, 20,000 was from youth 15 to 24 years. That's a very big number. That's close to 60% of new infections was in youth, among the youth 15 to 24 years, particularly the adolescent girls and younger men. Therefore, we need the youth to come around to the symposium and listen to the new interventions available for them from government to prevent the HIV and AIDS. It is important that they should attend because the youth really in this country do contribute a lot, and we expect them to contribute a lot to the prevention of HIV and AIDS. And if we are to attain our goal of ending AIDS by 2030, we cannot manage to do without the youth. There is a lot available for them, including HIV testing services at the site, then listening to the research findings of recent, the new technological interventions in the areas of HIV and AIDS, and many other services that will be available. So I really encourage the youth to come. The theme for this symposium, for this National HIV and AIDS Symposium, is my responsibility towards ending AIDS by 2030. So now when you look at that theme, and then you think of our youth, they have a lot to contribute towards ending AIDS by 2030.
So how do the youth contribute towards that, towards the ending of HIV/AIDS?
Yeah, because they form the bulk of our population and they are the most active right now. We need them to really behave responsibly so that they do not catch HIV and AIDS. That's one. Remaining safe, living safely, but also they can do the peer-to-peer education. They need to talk to their peers so that they can all prevent HIV and AIDS. Yeah, they have a lot to do, a lot of work to play.
Okay. What kind of youth? I mean, what age bracket of youth are the most vulnerable to this?
The most vulnerable are those between 15 and 24 years. Yeah.
And the gender, perhaps?
The gender, of course, it's more, it has been observed that HIV prevalence is more, and actual incidents, the new infections, are more in youth, the female youth, for twice as much. The new infections are more in female youth than the male youth. However, since they all interact, we cannot leave any behind. We want all of them to participate in the prevention and in the symposium as well.
Okay. Always I've been asking myself, why is it that it is more in the female youth compared to the male youth?
Yeah, the female youth are very vulnerable. Probably there are several factors. Some are biological, but now looking at even the other factors like our cultural settings. Look at where we are in northern Uganda. If you have two children and you have school fees for one, most likely they will say, no, let the girl drop out of school.
The boy goes.
As the boy goes. So we need to keep these ladies, these young ladies in school as much as possible. The moment this girl drops out of school, there are 50% more chances that she will acquire HIV. So those are some of the factors, social cultural factors, the gender inequalities, the gender-based violence which affects more women or ladies than men. You can see the rate of pregnancy in this region, probably 24%, teenage pregnancy. So the moment you see a pregnant teenager, it means she went without protected sex, and that's an added risk. And probably they are even encroached on by older men, cross-generational sex is also responsible for that. When you look at cross-generational sex, it is common in females, young females, than younger men. So those are some of the reasons that put our young women in danger.
Now, for youth who are not able to go to Rakai, perhaps, especially youth in northern Uganda, what are they expected to do to be part of that symposium?
Yeah,
You said there was a YouTube channel, but then locally, I mean, how could they participate? What are they expected to do?
Yeah, for this symposium, basically there will only be the YouTube channels, the YouTube channel and then the Zoom. But of course, we know there are youth out of school probably who don't have even the phones.
Yeah, in the villages.
Yeah, we have the World AIDS Day on the
1st of December.
But we have encouraged all the districts, all the local governments to also locally hold the World AIDS Day commemorations. And all the districts, as I have talked to many of them, they are in high gear and they are organizing such World AIDS Days commemorations in their respective districts. And we will mobilize the youth because this time at least the commemoration will be near. Then we'll be on radios giving messages as on TVs like this, and we hope really messages will reach out to all the youth and everybody who will not move to Rakai or to Kololo.
Your final words, sir, or for this national symposium?
Yeah, still I would encourage everybody to really out there to come and participate in the symposium as much as possible. I also appeal to our leadership, the leaders, political leadership, and religious leadership, cultural leadership, to help us propagate the messages for HIV and AIDS prevention.
Okay.
As part of this, because the symposium is all aimed at giving out information to the community. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, too.
Victor Rwengabo la lok mateka aki board Uganda AIDS Commission ti lok matur ilokom HIV AIDS gu bir kan chabir eno loko pat magino gitika chwalu lokge.
Yeah. Watika chero ikara mikwero neno mawilo bipo kwele kumjo makwogo rweny onyo joma tikituo mituo Jonyo. And wangeni nindo chiel miduma pario ene neno emi makwachni commemorating World AIDS Day. Kumbeti ginmo titimene kilwoni builder. Kelungech ngoma tikatime ala tikwene pero ne ditla kwene. And we are watikelo experts and the noni dulmi Uganda AIDS Commission obobedo kan no mirko chakla wo.
Mirko chakla wo.
Ento po no kare. Today, dire nogiti kamin wangage. Kelo. Let's say 1 week.
1 week.
Nogiti kwedwa kan kamin wangage mati wakwa bedke niang matot malupeke lokum pero pa HIV and AIDS.
HIV AIDS to donya tie futu mapera te akotwal pedana we go will need to ni futne ko dana kari ben ne yatie. So fut ki mete ki gwaka ke nywalo te magiti HIV free ene mera me poi widana kera para waji kere mano wa yupe me kwer ni ndo chel me duma pa we rio World AIDS Day sabir eno lo wati winyi fon ki